more important than this event tonight. But anyhow, tonight is a very special moment, an exceptional time for all of us. For we still have time to gather here tonight, even with our hectic schedule, busy life. What else? We have our own priorities and also a tight budget, but we're still able to celebrate. You know what we are celebrating tonight? We are celebrating life. First of all, we have to thank the Lord for we're still alive. We can still have fun tonight, right? Yeah, we celebrate life because 30 turned 50 this year. Right, Third? And also, yours truly. So that's what we're celebrating. We have to celebrate life. We have to celebrate love because of Ging and Charles' 25th anniversary. 22.
52.
And also, my dear wife and I, we just celebrated our 25th anniversary. So that's how we celebrate life. And also, we have to celebrate our friendship. It's a very special bonding for all of us. There's no better words to describe how we enjoyed each other going together. Yeah, most especially we have to thank our extended families like Arthur, Vienna, Ging. They're like our extended families, and also for Romy and Sonia. Who else? Friend of Vienna, Brand. Thank you for coming. Without you, we don't have enough audience tonight. No audience at all. And thank you, Charles. Thank you very much for coming and allowing Ging to come here too. I know you have a busy life too.
When do I get paid?
So they are the replacement of Boots, of Major. Yeah, they are the replacement. So we're so happy that they were able to join us tonight. Okay, my task for tonight is to introduce our speaker. Actually, I forgot that I'm the one who will introduce her tonight. So I forgot with all our busy schedule. I just forgot about it. So when Rolly told me you're the one who will introduce the guest speaker, I forgot about it. So anyhow, I think our guest speaker doesn't need any introduction at all. She's been with us since last year, but for last year, since last year and the other year. But for formality's sake, I have to do the introduction. Okay. She hails from Rizal, Zamboanga del Norte, hometown of Loloy. She lives in Illinois. Currently, she's a mortgage financing officer, and she's also licensed in the states of Indiana, Wisconsin, Florida, and California.
I can service you.
Yeah.
I can service you guys.
Yeah, if you have some problems with money or mortgage, so just approach her. She lives in Hoffman Estates, Illinois, and with her husband Charles. And, since I knew Ging, I know that she's very down-to-earth person, yeah, and she's full of humility, which she should be a model for all of us. That's one of our, the character that we have to follow, right? While we are still living in this world. Okay, so without further ado, with special excitement and it's with great pleasure. Please join me in welcoming Annie Ging Morley, our guest speaker for tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't even know what to say. I guess I'll have to speak from the heart. I was trying to prepare the speech, but I fell asleep. So, good evening, batch UVCN, batch 88, and batch 90, batch 95, and the guests. I guess it all started when I met you guys last year, celebrating the golden boy, Loloy, last year in the UK. And I'm very grateful that Loloy actually introduced me and invited me, so I got to meet wonderful people. I know I was telling my husband that we're on the same tribe, the Visayans, and we speak the same language, and that's where I am really comfortable with. But thank you very much for the bonding that we had last year, and I think you actually had me at my worst because I was very sick at that time. And special mention to Eric and Susan and Loloy, who provided for the meds. Imagine the whole week I was very sick. And for Nympha and June, who actually gave me a place to rest the whole day while they were roaming Ireland because I was very sick. And of course Vienna, with for the much needed massage that she gave me, and for the rest of you guys that showed care and concern when I was sick. Well, when I met you guys, I actually really thought about how unified you are and how close you are. Like, I know you have graduated several years ago, but neither time nor distance really kept you from drifting apart. Instead, you actually you have kept striving to reconnect with each other. Europe, US, and I guess the rest of the world. I'm sure you're very, very close. And you made this as an annual event. And I am just so amazed by how you actually maintain to do this annually. And it actually inspired me. And I mentioned this to my batch in high school, that we probably would have to do something like this. And I told them how you do yours every year, and it's just very admirable. Well, and I have witnessed you guys since you adopted me, and I am included in your Facebook account, so I get to see your messages, and I have witnessed how you brainstorm and come up with a unified decision every time you have an event like this. It's just amazing. It's really amazing. I told my husband, I really enjoyed going with them as much as I enjoyed with my batch as well, back in Mindanao. By the way, I'm from Mindanao. I'm from Loloy's hometown, so that's how I got to meet you guys through Loloy. Thank you again for giving me the opportunity to meet up with them and to know these wonderful people. But since Loloy told me to talk about how do you call this, unity and inspiration, well, I guess I already touched the topic of unity. How unified you are when you have when you organize events like this. Not to mention you do it annually. It's a lot. It's, you know, you're planning ahead of time. Like it's not like one at a time. While you were planning this, you were already starting to plan the one in LA. So that's really amazing. Now I'd like to just touch very briefly the inspiration. For inspiration, I would always, I'm sorry, I would always remember what my father told me. When he died at the age of 6 years old, he left, and I was closer to him than with my mom. And at that point, you know, I did not really know. I mean, he left me a note, and it was written there that it says, good things happen to people with good hearts and good intentions. And I really tried living by those words. I did not quite understand the meaning of that until I was in high school, when my mom passed away at the age of, when I was 14. Back then, I did not really know Loloy. I think I only met, to be honest with you, I only met Loloy during Facebook time. And I did not accept him because I did not know him at that time. So it took me like a year or two before I accepted him. So he did not know much of me at that time. So when my mom passed away, we were actually trying to prepare for her funeral. I came across on a box where I put the note from my dad when I was 6, and I said, well, starting this time, I have lost them, so I will go with this note. No matter what, you know, where life would lead me, I will always go with this note. And so from then on, I have gone through, you know, numerous difficulties, and when I had my first marriage, it was a very painful one, painful beyond imagination, but because I kept God to my heart all those years, I think I was able, you know, that's the reason why I really survived. And now when I actually passed on those words to my kids, and I always tell them, and I would always tell them that I just do not tell this time and again to you just because I wanted to annoy you, or you know how kids are when they're teenagers. Sometimes it's not really, they don't really care but I told them that the reason why I actually told you this is because I want you to be strong, no matter how many challenges along the way you're going to encounter. You will have this weapon, and you will always have God in your heart. You will never fail. To make the story short, after the painful marriage and after I got out of it, God answered my prayer, and He gave me a wonderful person. He saved me, and he really did. He saved me. I never thought I can find a man as wonderful as he is, as understanding as he is, and even with my tantrums and my impatience, you know, is there. And my kids have witnessed how he treats me, and my kids would actually be the one to tell me to make sure that I would always say thank you to their Tito Charles. So I mean that's how good the life, you know, my life turned out. So I would by how I survived and how I came out victorious from my past life. I would say I have concluded that there are three elements of success. First, you have to have the wound. It has to be an extraordinary wound, which I already have. And when you're wounded, that wound would give birth to a wish, to a dream, to a vision. And that wish would also give birth to an extraordinary wish. And that wish, once you have that wish, that extraordinary wish would actually give birth to an extraordinary work. And I think, and I believe that's how I put it. I really had put an extraordinary work. And
since my wife was diagnosed, okay, everybody knows about my wife, but Ging was really touched my heart. And all I can say is, to those who are people, to those who are married, to those who are not married, especially to those married, please love your partner. Open this the decision making that you want to. Don't keep only yourself. Open and tell them, honey, my love, I want this one. Open it, because it's really hard that let us say, one of your parties really the same as my wife. Really, as what Susan says, inatay. No? Because I'm doing washing the clothes, I'm cleaning. If you don't believe me, ask my two daughters there. But really, it's really hard. Really, really hard. But even though we did this today, okay? And I will sing a song. I will dedicate to my wife, even though my wife is not here. But I will try my best. Here I stand before you. I am yours now. From this moment on, take my hand. Only you can stop me shaking. We'll share forever. This I promise you. And when I look in your eyes,
difficulties still I survive. I cope maybe differently from you, but I'm here and I get my strength from God just like you do. And yet I'm here in this expensive reunion that Lord organized. Thank God for the blessings. So next year, I guess, I hope the same group will be in Los Angeles. Well, I won't be in LA, but I hope they will be in San Francisco. And I think that's it. Thank you, everyone.
Do I need to talk more? You know, first of all, thank you again for very encouraging, motivating, inspiring, very touching message for all of us, you know, and it's remind us that whatever problems we have in life, whatever difficulties, whatever troubles we have, if we will just look up at
situation here. Everybody's crying. I don't know why, but I guess it all started from our guest host, a guest speaker today. But anyways, Gigi, thank you so much. Okay, it was a very quite lovely speech. The Queen was so proud of you. It was so nice. But thank you, 30. Quite a nice guy. Thank you for taking us around yesterday. Although it was quite hot. Seems like my head is, I'm about to lose more hair from all the walking. But anyways, we lost all calories from all of that, okay? I think 1,000, all combined, it's gonna be like 1,000,000 calories. So you don't have to go to the gym. We also like to thank also Lori for, you know, organizing and all the help from everybody. And from our guests, all the way from Canada, thank you. Thank you so much. And all the kids over here, thank you also for coming over. Butch, thank you. Go, go, go. Visayanas, go, go, go. Love and serve humanity. Thank you.
Visitors from Canada. Because as what Ferrari said, that without you, we won't have any audience. Manuluyas kids, Brent, John, and Janelle, and Brent. Thank you everyone again. And then you, Mike, it's good to know you. Again, thank you. And then back 88, thank you again and again and again for adopting me. Even Dennis, he doesn't really always, I won't say like trust or, you know, will tell me, go. He will just like look first who I will go with. But after he met you, after the Chicago reunion, he just like, I asked him, hey, can I, no, I don't think I asked him for like, can I go? But he told me, hey, did you remember that Loloy asked you to go to London? You want to go? So I was like, okay, I'll go. And then here I am. Okay. And then what else? I guess that's it. Years, our admirations, our dreams, our activities,
I know these things play a vital role for making us of what we are today. So cheers!